starts right now.
Morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yutzi. Here's a look at your top stories on this Wednesday. President Trump in South Florida this morning. The president arriving at Miami International Airport last night. His motorcade was spotted in Doral. He is at Trump National Doral for a roundtable discussion with his supporters and for a fundraiser. Depending on which package you prefer for that fundraiser, tickets are $100,000 or $250,000 per person. President in Orlando to launch his re-election campaign, making the official announcement at the Amway Center. Thousands of people packing into that arena to show their support for the president. He blasted Democrats, touting his record from the White House, highlighting tax cuts and the growing economy. Florida, as we know, is going to be a crucial swing state in 2020. Stolen cell phone equipment leading police right to a robber. Police say that person stole from a T-Mobile store on 8th Street last night. Using one of the trackers on the equipment, officers found their suspect in a red Jeep in Coral Gables. The driver kept on going, eventually losing control and crashing outside of a barbershop right near Lejeune Road on Salcedo Street and Alcazar Avenue. Investigators say the suspect then shot himself. He was taken to the hospital. That is where he died.
You're a dirtbag, and we will get you.
Only on Local 10, a business owner with a message to the man who broke into his candy shop. Video showing that thief in action at the To The Moon store in Wilton Manors. He apparently pried open the back door, made a beeline right for the register. You can see he's wearing a baseball cap, tank top, jeans, has a noticeable tattoo on his right shoulder. If you recognize anything about this person, call police.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
Former Broward Sheriff Scott Israel testifying in Tallahassee in a last-ditch effort to get his job back. Israel fighting his suspension by Governor Ron DeSantis, calling it purely political and factually wrong. The governor suspending Israel back in January, blaming him for what went wrong in the mass shootings at the airport at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International and Stoneman Douglas High School. That hearing continues today. Glenna Milberg is there. Look for more on her live reports all throughout the day. And as breaking news happens, you know we'll keep you covered on air and online. You can head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.